Mark?
Hi, David. Last year in spring training, Steve said that ticket sales lag performance. So last year, after the tremendous performance, your sales went up. You mentioned in your opening you sensed the fan base's frustration. How much will that be a factor in two potential free agents being fan favorites in Pete and Edwin to maybe overlook budgetary constraints, but to reassure the fan base that you guys are still on the same page?
Whenever we're talking about departing free agents or players who were with us who are then free agents, it's always the holistic package of what that player brings to an organization. It's what he means to the team on the field, what that player means to the community, what that player means to the fan base. That is always part of the decision-making process, and I imagine it will be again this offseason.
And then second question was, you mentioned getting better on the defensive side of the ball. The fact that you have essentially three third basemen between Mauricio, Beatty, and Vientos. You know, Vientos and Beatty have shown they can handle the bat, and then you can even throw in Luis Angel Acuña in that mix. How difficult was it, trying to get them in, but you like the versatility? How much will that factor into looking at the roster construction next season?
Look, I think positional versatility is always helpful. Clearly, Beatty's ability to move over to second base proved to be enormously beneficial both for him and us at various points of this year. To his credit, he worked really hard and made himself a very viable defender at two positions on the dirt. I think each one of those guys you mentioned have slightly different defensive profiles, and so how they fit into a potential roster probably differs a little bit for each of them.